revolution.
There is only one solution.
There is only one solution.
Communist revolution.
Communist revolution.
Hello, everyone. Behind us is Independence Hall, the site of the signing of the Declaration of Independence, the beginning of the first American Revolution. Hundreds of thousands participated in this revolution. They won independence from Britain, the most powerful imperialist nation in the world. These revolutionaries were fighting for a new world of freedom, liberty, and equality. But there couldn't be genuine freedom because the first American Revolution ushered in an era of capitalism. And boom! Capitalism today is suffering and despair alongside the most wealth and technology that we have ever known. But that wealth and technology is in the hands of a tiny minority who live like parasites off of the rest of us, the working class, the people they exploit. Shame! That wealth and technology should be in the hands of the working class, the people who produce it.
Yeah!
To be truly free, we need another revolution.
Amen!
To achieve the genuine liberation of all of humanity, we need a communist revolution here in the United States. Tell me, do you want to take down this system? That is why we have founded a new party today. We are the Revolutionary Communists of America. And we are the generation that is going to end capitalism. Here in the United States, we have two capitalist parties, two evil parties. Our first speaker will be Comrade Jabry, saying, "Down with the Democrats, down with the Republicans."
Well, first, before I start, can I just get a, cheer? Let's go. Now, comrades and friends, we should take a moment to understand the significance of the founding of this party. The working class has no party in the States, and are forced to continue to see their living standards decline, while the capitalist class grows richer and richer. It's pretty clear that the Republican and Democratic parties represent the interests of the capitalist class and can never represent the interests of the working class. These parties cannot serve two masters. The Republican Party, with Trump, demagogically uses the insecurities of the working class, such as unemployment, and uses this to divide the working class by pitting sections of the working class against each other. Shame. Shame! While the Democrats, they use identity politics and lesser evilism to keep the rest of the working class under their manifold in order so that the workers don't go a different path. Shame! Which is a path the Democrats won't be able to control, which in turn also keeps the working class divided. And let's be clear, no matter who wins this election in November, the working class will ultimately lose. That's right! That's right! As billions will continue to be sent abroad to support the genocide of the Palestinians. Shame! And a proxy war in Ukraine. Shame! While there's 78% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. Shame! 92% of Americans can't even afford a one-bedroom apartment. Shame! And 100 million Americans have healthcare debt in some way or shape or form. Shame! So in essence, the workers will be continued to be squeezed more and more and will be forced to make hard sacrifices while the capitalists will fatten their pockets, whether it's Trump or it's Harris in the White House. Shame! That's why we say no to both of these capitalist parties. We say no to both these capitalist parties, and we say it's about time the workers have their own party. And that party is the Revolutionary Communist of America. It strives to be such a party for the workers that was waging an implacable struggle against both of these capitalist parties and the capitalist system itself, which is the cause of the immense suffering of the working class. We communists stand for class independency, and we reject the false dichotomy of liberalism versus Trumpism. Which are two sides of the same capitalist coin. We also reject the false premise of the so-called culture war, which is another means the capitalists use in order to divide the working class.
Shame.
Our solution is that we call for class polarization and the class war. That's our solution. Only the building of a genuine communist party based on Marxist theory can the working class fight the capitalists in every workplace and campus, on the streets, and eventually on the ballot box. On this basis, the working class will be able to stand on its own 2 feet and wage an uncompromising struggle against the capitalist system.
Amen.
Through this struggle, the workers will be able to gain reforms. But under capitalism, any meaningful reform can be taken by the capitalists. What they give with the one hand, they'll take with the other.
Right.
Only through the overthrow of the capitalist system and the establishment of a workers' government can we genuinely tackle the problems facing humanity and ensure all human beings from cradle to grave can live a life of dignity and rising living standards. And with that, comrades, I say down with the Democrats and Republicans, build a communist party, and let's build the revolutionary communists of America.
We all know that our ruling class, the U.S. imperialists, are the biggest criminals on the planet. And our
Right.
next speaker, Mia, is going to talk about the fight against American imperialism here in the belly of the beast.
Comrades, the American ruling class, the capitalist class, has reigned for far too long. The working class of this country has nothing to gain from centuries of imperialism, of colonization, and brutal exploitation.
Shame.
But you know what? We have everything to gain from putting all of the wealth, all of society, and all of production into workers' control. We are founding this party to put an end to the capitalist regime and replace them with a new ruling class, the workers of the world. Here, in the belly of the beast, we have a duty to our class brothers and sisters around the world to finally overthrow the biggest threat to the world revolution, the American bourgeoisie. Without this imperialist power left to crush it, we will see the success of the Mexican Socialist Revolution, of the Kenyan Socialist Revolution, of the Palestinian Socialist Revolution, and the World Socialist Revolution. In 1918, while the newly established Soviet Union was defending itself against 21 foreign armies, Lenin sent a letter to the American workers to continue the world revolution because its survival and the struggle for communism depended on it. And today, comrades, 100 years after his death, we are answering his call. Our mission to end the reign of capital will not be easy, but we should have faith in the power of our class.
Amen.
In the words of Lenin, we are invincible because the world proletarian revolution is invincible. And furthermore, the victory of the American Socialist Revolution means the victory of the world revolution. Together, we will bury the dying capitalist system and plant a red flag in its place. Long live the RCA!
Our next speaker will be Comrade Karen from the Mexican section of the revolution. Unidos.
Comrades, it's not a secret to any of us that for many, many years Mexico has been subjugated by the United States.
Al ser México un país semicolonial, tenemos una burguesía nacional cobarde, parasitaria y muy reaccionaria, completamente entregada a los intereses del imperialismo estadounidense.
In Mexico, we have a subjugated semi-colonial country with a corrupt and rotten bourgeoisie that is completely under the domination of U.S. imperialism.
Y en nombre de estos intereses, han explotado a niveles inimaginables a los trabajadores mexicanos.
And in the name of these interests, they have exploited to an incredible degree the Mexican working class.
Las condiciones de vida en México son tan brutales que muchos trabajadores se han visto en la necesidad de dejar su país.
Life conditions in Mexico are so brutal that many millions have been forced to leave their country.
Los trabajadores están cansados de la pobreza, están cansados de la violencia y por eso se ven en la necesidad de emigrar.
The workers are tired of poverty, they're tired of violence, and that's why they're compelled to emigrate.
Y entonces deciden venir aquí, al país de la libertad, al país de las oportunidades, solo para darse cuenta que son igual de explotados.
And that's why they come here to the land of freedom, the land of opportunity, but then they realize that they're equally oppressed and exploited here.
Y para los que nos quedamos en nuestro país a resistir, a luchar,
And for those of us who stay in our country to resist and to struggle,
el Estado burgués nos recibe con represión, con asesinatos.
the bourgeois state treats us with repression and assassinations.
Y todo esto bajo el mando del imperialismo estadounidense.
And all of this under the orders of U.S. imperialism.
En nombre de la democracia se han masacrado a nuestros pueblos.
In the name of democracy, they massacre our people.
Han financiado golpes de Estado porque no olvidamos a Nicaragua, no olvidamos Honduras.
They financed coups, and let's not forget Nicaragua and what happened in Honduras.
Han establecido dictaduras militares que han asesinado y han desaparecido a miles de trabajadores que han luchado como en Chile.
They've established military dictatorships, and they've disappeared thousands of people who were fighting back in places like Chile.
Y en México, por supuesto, son cómplices colaterales de la violencia que existe con el narcotráfico, con el financiamiento que dan y la venta de armas.
And of course, in Mexico, they're collaborators with all the violence that results from the narco trafficking, and they actually give them weapons and they give them support.
Todos los trabajadores de Latinoamérica hemos sufrido por los intereses del imperialismo estadounidense y resistimos y luchamos.
All the workers of Latin America has suffered because of the repression of U.S. imperialism, but we are resisting and we are fighting.
Y esa es la razón, camaradas, por la que este día es tan importante, por la que este día es un día histórico.
And that, comrades, is why this day is so important, why this is a historic day.
Es un día histórico para los que luchamos, nos organizamos y resistimos en México y en América Latina.
It's a historic day for those of us who organize, who resist and fight across Latin America.
Porque aquí frente a mí están los comunistas revolucionarios de América.
Because here, standing in front of me, are the revolutionary communists of America.
Aquí en el corazón de la bestia imperialista.
Here in the belly of the beast of imperialism.
Aquí se está sembrando. Hola. Aquí se está sembrando la semilla de la revolución, camaradas.
And the seeds of revolution are being planted here, comrades.
Y como internacionalistas proletarios, nosotros entendemos la importancia que tiene esto.
And as proletarian internationalists, we understand the importance of this.
La revolución en Estados Unidos, camaradas.
The revolution in the United States, comrades.
Y quiero decirles que ustedes no están solos, porque en México nosotros también estamos luchando, bajo condiciones difíciles.
And I want you to know, comrades, that you are not alone, because in Mexico we are also fighting under very difficult conditions.
Pero tenemos la firme convicción de construir la organización comunista revolucionaria.
But we have the firm conviction to build the revolutionary communist organization in Mexico.
Estamos avanzando, pero también somos conscientes de que para que en México pueda triunfar la revolución,
We're making steps forwards, but we are very aware that for the Mexican Revolution to triumph,
pero no solo triunfar, sino también perdurar,
not only to triumph, but to last, to continue,
necesitamos que los trabajadores en Estados Unidos tomen el poder.
we need the American working class to take power.
Solamente así vamos a poder combatir los embates del imperialismo.
Only in this way will we be able to defeat the attacks of imperialism.
Porque la mejor manera de derrocarlo es desde casa.
Because the best way to defeat imperialism is to defeat it at home.
Y esa es la tarea más importante de los comunistas revolucionarios de América.
And that's the most important task of the revolutionary communists of America.
Así que adelante, camaradas. Nosotros tenemos las ideas. Nosotros tenemos el partido.
So forward, comrades, we have the ideas, we have the party.
Y lucharemos juntos por la liberación de nuestra clase.
And we will fight together for the liberation of our class.
Lucharemos por la emancipación de todos los oprimidos.
We will fight for the emancipation of all the oppressed.
Así que desde Canadá hasta Argentina, ¡viva la revolución comunista!
So from Canada to Argentina, long live the communist revolution!